Hi everybody. So today we are going to be looking at estimating when we're dividing. Now normally if we were going to solve this problem, 223 divided by 7, we might round. And instead of 223, we might say it's closer to 200. But I cannot easily divide 200 by 7 using mental math. So instead of rounding, I'm going to find a compatible number, which is a more friendly number that will help me figure out what this problem is. So I have 223 divided by 7. And I know that I'm not going to round to 200. Instead, I'm going to look at the first two digits. 2 and 2, so 22. And I cannot easily divide 220 by 7 either, because that's not a friendly number that matches with 7. However, I know that 22 is close to 21, which is a multiple of 7. So if I have 210 divided by 7, I know that that's a way that I can get my answer. And I will get around 30. So finding 21, which is divisible by 7, help me estimate the answer using a compatible number. Let's look at another one. 1,755 divided by 6. So I'm going to look at my first two digits again. And it looks like 17. Now instead of rounding to, let's say, 20 to get 2,000, I'm going to round to a number that I know is easy to divide with 6. I know that 18 divided by 6 is 3. So if I do 1,800 divided by 6, I will know that my answer is around 300. And finding the compatible number, 18, help me figure that out. Why don't you pause the video and see if you can solve this one yourself, and then check back and see if my strategy matches with yours. So to begin, I'm going to look at the first two digits. My problem is 2,318 divided by 8. When I look at 23, I know that that's not a friendly number to divide with 8. So I know that 24, which is close to 23, can be divided with 8. So I estimate using that compatible number of 24. And I get my answer to be around 300. Here's a bit of a tricky one, because our first two digits are 17. Now that could either go to 160 or 180. Both of these numbers are divisible by 2. So now I need to look at my ones place in my original number. And there's an 8. So if I have 178, is that going to be closer to 160 or 180? I know that it's only 2 away from 180. So I'm going to go with that and rewrite my problem using 180 as my compatible number. And I get my answer to be around 90, which seems like a much closer estimate than 160. Why don't you pause the video and try these problems on your own, and then check back to see how you do. I'm going to look at the first two digits of my first problem, which are 5 and 5, so 55. I can't divide 55 easily using mental math with 8. So my compatible number that I find is 56, because I know 56 divided by 8 is equal to 7. So if I rewrite the problem, 5,600 divided by 8, I know that my answer will be around 700 for my original problem. And the second problem, I can't divide 62 by 7. So I look up to 63. Because I know 63 divided by 7 is 9. So now I'm going to rewrite the problem. Instead of 620, I'm going to estimate 630 divided by 7 to get 90. Why don't you pause the video and try these three on your own? You can either pause and then check as you go, solving one at a time, or if you're feeling confident, try all three, and then check back. So what's important to remember from this lesson is you can't always round to the closest 100, or 1,000, or tens, wherever digit you're working with. Sometimes you need to just find a number that you know you can divide, a compatible number, to help you estimate your answer.